Yeah, I think so.
All right, here we go. Are we sucked back in? Hook, line, and sinker. I'm not. Let me tell you. You got 1 week. If in 6 days the Cowboys take care of business, I'm a fucking sucker. I'm right back in, bro. I'm driving the bus.
Man, there's just a lot of things to like.
Dude.
Bring us in. What was the score?
44-21. Cowboys 7-7.
Real score might have been 44-0.
Oh yeah. This was a complete and total
44-7.
I mean, the Cowboys decimated the Rams.
God, man, I was like in shock.
I was too.
I'm just sitting back like
witnessing. I'm not clapping, bro. I'm mad. I gotta be honest.
Dude, don't be mad, bro. This is JG is trying to fight for his life too.
I'm like, bro, if y'all just did this against the Jets, we're in the playoffs now.
I know, man. I know.
It's over. If you did this against the fucking Vikings, we're in the playoffs. If you did this against the Bears, we're in.
Yeah.
And we're a team that people are terrified of.
And I'll say this too: at the beginning of the game with the coin toss shit.
Oh.
And then the kick out of bounds.
Oh.
I was like, oh God, here we go.
Well, no, dude, did they not? Okay, was I misremembering? They didn't explain the kickoff shit until like 10 minutes into the game.
Well, dude, everybody was trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Well, they came back like sometime
because
the first
they finally
quarter,
got the audio.
And they're like, oh, hey, by the way, the Rams are getting the ball in the second half too. I was like, what?
I was like,
I was like, dude, I was on Twitter.
Like, there's no way that can be okay.
I was on Twitter. Jason Garrett needs to be on the fucking streets now. Like, how, dude, you're fighting for your playoff life and you fuck up the opening. You fuck up the coin toss?
Dude, and then the kickoff out of bounds, I was like, all right, we're going to get steamrolled. This is over.
Oh, and then the first drive, too, was a 3rd and 10, and there was a defensive holding.
Yeah.
To the drive. I was like, oh, you can just feel it in your bones, dude. This is going to be a fucking disaster.
Well, in spite of all that shit show to start the game.
And they did review it and come back, and the Cowboys got the ball.
Thank God, because that would have been ridiculous.
Yeah. And, dude, Dak said defer.
Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I saw people on Twitter like, no, by the rules, they have to do what you first say. It's like, bro, shut up. If that was the Cardinals or something, no one would give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, no one would care.
Dude, so let's just get into this because, okay, the big play to Tavon, the two guys on defense run into each other.
Yeah.
And Tavon statistically was the most wide open player of anyone of all season.
Sometimes you need some luck.
Zeke was.
But hey, Dak made a nice play on that though, because he was about to get sacked and he spun out.
That was a good throw.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
Dak overall had a nice game. I mean, in all honesty, if we could get back to this formula,
bro, that's exactly what I have written down here.
That's probably what we want.
This is what we thought this team would be.
This is what we need to do.
Like, yeah, Dak with the 5,000 yards, yeah, that's cool and everything.
It's cool, but
this is the 23 pass attempts, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that is what we thought. Dak.
No turnovers.
Yeah, no turnovers.
But did he even get sacked?
He got sacked 0 times.
I've also the O-line played their best game of the season,
bar none. They played
Aaron Donald was irrelevant.
Only had 1 pressure.
Yeah. And Zeke, man, this is the Zeke we paid for.
No, dude, low key. I know, like, Zeke has been playing well recently.
I know he's like 5th in rushing, which is still not fantastic.
But I'm just more saying
from the first time in 5 weeks he's had over 100 yards.
It's also because the games we've been playing the past couple weeks have dictated him out of the game.
I know, man, but dude, there's times where he's like even after the big run, I mean, he's asking to come out of the game, just kind of like. Yeah. You know, just at times, just looks like he doesn't give a shit.
No, a fire was lit under this team's ass.
That's what I'm saying. And,
I don't know what it was.
I mean, there's a report JG had an incredible pregame speech. Oh, I mean, dude, but that's like something we ain't heard in years, that he's had something like that.
Yeah.
He always gets killed about his motivation and shit like that. I also I saw the clip of his postgame speech. I loved that. He was like, boys, we're getting right back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I kind of thought, like, the team was a little too celebratory at times. I was like, bro, if y'all lose next week, it's over. Understand that.
Right.
Like, again, it's a nice win and everything. But
the defense, too.
Yeah.
Wow. We shut that shit down.
I know. I fucking can't believe it.
Running game didn't go nowhere. We were doing the Jordan Lewis blitzes. Chidobe had his best game of the season.
Oh, bar none.
Not even close. Sean Lee is balling out right now.
His best – dude, he's been playing really fucking well.
That's what I'm saying. He's balling out.
Dude, honestly, God
going to Vander on the sideline. I mean,
I was just about to say I love Leighton Vander Esch, but maybe his injury is a blessing in disguise.
I mean,
Maybe we forgot how
can't
good.
Say you'd rather not have him out there than have him
but
on the
he
sideline.
splits time with Sean Lee.
Yeah, but they usually play together too, right?
I'm saying, like, I think we forgot how good Sean Lee was.
That's fair. I mean,
because Leighton Vander Esch, I'm pretty sure, leads the NFL in tackles. Or missed tackles. I'm sorry, missed tackles.
Missed tackles.
Yeah.
But, man, I mean, this was a Rams defense that hasn't allowed more than 18 points, but one other time in the last 8 games.
Yeah.
So, only more than 18 points twice in the last 8 games, with us being one of them. This was a defense that was figuring out. I told you, bro. I was like, I'm going to go the Rams, but I hope to God I'm wrong, and I have a feeling.
I mean, bro, that's how I didn't have a feeling, but I was like, bro, I hope I'm wrong.
I had a feeling, bro. And I get the concern that if we go on a run and, you know, the fear of JG staying, it's a legitimate fear. But, man, it's hard not to want that run anyway.
Hell yeah, I want the run, bro. I'm a sucker for this shit.
Exactly.
Give me the run, and then we can worry about JG later.
That's exactly what I have on here. We'll worry about that shit after it's all said and done.
I'm honestly kind of thinking Jerry's just gotten so enamored by this thought. I want to get a new shiny toy in here.
He wants to see this team succeed. This is the team he put together.
But JG needs to just do some crazy shit.
JG is trying, though, and it started this week.
But that's the thing, though, too. Okay, yes, thank you. But what if it's a little too late?
It could be. Well, I mean, it's going to come down to next week. But
this is what I was saying in the group text when y'all were getting really excited and hyped up a second ago before we got on. And I was like, bro, it doesn't matter. Because also in the long run, this game really was meaningless. Didn't do anything.
If we lose next week, it is 100% meaningless.
Well, actually, no, not really. Because if we lost this game, then yes. If we lost this game and we lost next week, then it was over no matter what. Well,
especially if we got embarrassed. We're gonna go into the Eagles game like, man, we suck.
Yeah, no, for sure. But this game isn't necessarily meaningless because if the Cowboys were to lose next week, they could still make the playoffs.
If the Giants were to lose week 17, or the Eagles lose week 17.
Yes. The Cowboys would still make the playoffs. But if the Cowboys lost this game, then it would all be on next week.
Right.
But, dude, I mean, yeah, like, I want to believe that this was just like a, dude, you see how good we are moment where it's like, look what fucking happens when
Jason
Witten
one-handed after slightly biased.
Oh, yeah, you guys like that? We were getting fucking clowned on Twitter. I was laughing my ass off. I stand by what I said. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have Jarwin out there.
Dude, Jarwin is a boss.
Yeah, what do you guys want me to say?
That dude's a monster. But I do like Witten in the red zone.
Yeah, Witten in the red zone for sure. Whenever I made that tweet, he dropped the pass at midfield. I said, okay, bro, get Jarwin on the field.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, don't you feel like an idiot?
Dude,
like,
Jarwin's
pretty happy, actually.
Monster.
Yeah, Jarwin's a good player. And
he needs to get the ball.
If Witten does.
And then, dude, Tony Pollard.
Dude, we've been saying this.
This dude is crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, like, we would have been just fine if Zeke really did miss games. I'm really trying to tell you. This dude needs at least 10 touches a game.
I mean, dude, Zeke's
in pass game running, I don't care.
7-7.
Huh?
Zeke's 5th in rushing, and we're 7-7.
Dude, I actually saw something that said if the Cowboys were to miss playoffs, all 5 of the top 5 leading rushers would not be in the postseason. It was Chubb, McCaffrey, Zeke.
Is Dalvin not in the top 5? Is Mark Ingram not in the top 5?
That's what I was thinking, but no. It was Chubb, CMC.
Chris Carson's in the top 5?
Dude, I don't know. I saw this tweet. Maybe this tweet was bullshit.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It could be like the top 2.
No, it was definitely a top 5.
There's no way it is.
I'm telling you for a fact it was.
Because Chris Carson's in the top. I think he's 3rd or 4th.
I think it was maybe going into this week.
Yeah, it had to be.
I'll look if you have anything else you want to say while I'm looking this shit up.
Man, no turnovers. Man, I mean, I was kind of in shock.
I was very much in shock.
I mean, I was just sitting back like, wow.
Yeah. I was just like, dude, where has this been?
Yeah. But, dude, at some point, you just got to ride the wave and support your team.
I mean, I support them.
I
want them to win more than anything. But I can't fucking get my hopes up. Like, I'm not even getting my hopes up for next week.
Dude, and I'll say this again. We fuck around, catch San Fran first round, fuck around, catch Green Bay second round.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's hard not to. But the thing is, we're getting the number one. If we do win a playoff game, the first round, we're getting the number 1 seed. No matter what. Like, that's happening.
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't be Green Bay then.
So I think
probably Seattle.
In that scenario, if the Cowboys were to win next week, in that scenario, what you're rooting for, or at least what I'd be rooting for, San Fran wins the division, because I'd rather play Seattle at home. Because if I had to pick a place to play, San Francisco or Seattle, I'm sure as fuck picking San Francisco. I don't want to play a road game in Seattle.
I don't even want to play Seattle in general.
Well, we're going to have to. We're going to play one of those AFC West teams.
NFC
West teams.
Yeah.
Unless the Packers somehow get the 1 seed.
Right.
Which, I mean, that would be something.
It would be something.
I can't.
What does their schedule look like? Do they have to play the Vikings again?
They play the Vikings on Monday Night Football next week.
Word.
Last Monday night game of the season. I have no idea who they play.
That'll be huge.
Oh, Derrick Henry's definitely another one of them.
Oh, yeah.
So how many have I listed? CMC, Chubb, Derrick Henry, Zeke.
But Carson's up there.
I mean.
Unless it was before this week.
Has fallen off a cliff? He was leading the NFL in rushing by a fuck ton.
Who?
At one point. Dalvin Cook.
And Ingram's up there?
Ingram's not up there, dude. Lamar takes too many yards. I don't know.
I guess I'm just thinking like the Ravens rushing in general.
Yeah. I'm trying to find this guy's Twitter. I literally don't remember who tweeted it. Jesus.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yeah, Sunday Night Football. I'm still going to be looking for this tweet, by the way.